So you may have noticed that the idiots came out when they saw Garth Brooks wearing a Barry Sanders jersey, Detroit Lions Barry Sanders jersey, as he was getting ready to put on a concert in the city of Detroit. There was a picture taken of the back of Garth Brooks' back. It had Sanders and 20 on it, with him wearing his cowboy hat, getting mic'd up to go do a show. If you've never been to a Garth Brooks concert, you are missing out. I heard that for like 17 friggin' years because there was a long drought where he just was not performing anymore. So he had to deal with the old folks telling me that, hey, you've never seen a concert until you've seen a Garth Brooks concert. And I made sure to see a Garth Brooks concert when he put on one. The BOK Center at Tulsa is one of the best concerts that I've ever been to. And I mean that. And Dad Garth Brooks is a lot of fun. But my goodness, do we have some idiots in the house? And I'm going to give one up to Barry Tremmel on this because he had a great lead for his blog post about this event, which is to say, the United States Golf Association has a very good saying for the folks that say that the U.S. Open is too difficult. It is famously a difficult golf course. Golf enthusiasts love that. Casual golf fans are like, yo, man, where are the low scores? I'm not here to see guys hack. Well, the rest of us are, right? Because we want to do what that course wants to do. To which the association will tell you, the U.S. Open course does not penalize bad golfers. It identifies great ones. To which social media is a great way for you to find out who the idiots actually are. Because there were lots of idiots who showed up to start talking about Bernie when the man was wearing Barry. And if you know anything about Oklahoma, and Oklahoma State in particular, you'll know that both Garth Brooks and Barry Sanders went to Oklahoma State University. You'll also know that Barry Sanders is considered by some to be the greatest college football player of all time and one of the greatest NFL players of all time. And I'm so happy to see that Barry Sanders had a great time with this, as did the Detroit Lions, by saying, hey, Garth, you want to be my VP? Look, I understand that politics is not necessarily what you're into if you're here, but when these two things intersect in the way that they do, and I think it's funny, I gotta talk about it. I gotta make a joke about it. Because I'm kind of casually following along this, and I'm going, man, political Twitter must suck. Because how do you not see this? How do you immediately see Sanders on the back of a jersey and 20 and not think of Barry Sanders? Oh yeah, it's because you got stupidity on the brain. Or you just want to have everybody know you're the idiot in the room. I don't get that part. I get perhaps you have a political leaning. I get that some are red, some are blue, some like to think that they're purple. I know that Garth Brooks is also an outstanding showman. And I know that Garth Brooks is going to do whatever possible to make the folks that bought tickets to see his concert very comfortable with what he's doing. Also know that Garth Brooks has a lot of money. And some of the things that this dude Bernie stands for aren't necessarily aligned with people that got a lot of money. You know, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But the folks that have Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts that use them to try to chastise Garth Brooks for somehow shading Bernie? Yo, man, like, it's kind of getting to the point where we're having to have a conversation about this stuff all the time, right? Travis Kelce wants to tweet that he's very excited to go to the White House, and people want to lampoon him for saying, hey, look, for me, it was about being able to go to the White House. That means that I won the Super Bowl. That's what you do when you win championships in the United States. You get an opportunity to go do the thing. Whether or not you want to do the thing is not really the point. The point is Travis Kelce wanted to do the thing. And I didn't see how him saying that was really going to hurt anybody, right? Everybody's got their thoughts on how this should go. But somehow you want to put your thoughts and opinions over the top of someone else because they have a larger pedestal to stand on than you do, forgetting that it ain't about you. It's about them. That's what this was to me. Because if you are not narcissistic and you are not egomaniacal and you are not a quote-unquote snowflake, you probably saw Garth Brooks wear a jersey and was like, cool, keep scrolling. You probably saw Travis Kelce's tweet and said, cool, keep scrolling. You probably saw any number of comments on all of these, and we're going, what are people actually yelling about? And then you found out what people are yelling about. You're like, is this where we are? Is this what the discourse is? Can we not talk about how good the concert was or was not? Can we not talk about how great the Chiefs were or were not? No. We have to talk about the ancillary stuff, right? Because the ancillary stuff is where the conversation apparently wants to live. It's not enough to talk about perhaps the content of what is being spoken about. You have to talk about what is going on adjacent to it because you want to make everybody think that you're the smartest person in the room, right? It's that same bit where somebody might post a photo where they themselves are the subject, but somebody says, hey, there's a blue cup back there. I'm going to leave a comment that says, nice blue cup. Well, yeah, great. You're paying attention. Sign you up. What is it? Are we not smart enough already? Do we need other people to know that we are smart? Can we not just demonstrate that by living well? Right? I do get it. I do get it. I just don't think that there's a lot of room left for folks to really get upset about this kind of stuff. The things that we choose to get upset about, fine. I choose to take everybody's grievances as real because they are real to you, right? Just as I would want you to take my grievances as real because they are real to me. But sometimes a jersey is just a jersey. Sometimes a sentiment about achieving success is just that. There is no Illuminati to it. There is no shading your leanings. There is no, I am going to gaslight you on this or that. Sometimes it's Occam's razor. Do we not want to live in a world where simple things are still simple? Because I thought we did. But no, let's complicate the hell out of that. Let's complicate the hell out of Garth Brooks, Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State, Detroit Lions, concert in Detroit. And make it about politics. Oh my goodness. This is why I do sports, man. Because if that's the discourse that's going over there on political stuff, I'm going to make a joke. As I said, going to have fun making my jokes. And then I'm going to go back to talking about stuff that actually doesn't matter, like sports, right? And not necessarily get that upset or over the top about it unless it's just what I'm into, right? Yeah, I can divorce great football play from crappy coaching and call crappy coaching what it is. But I'm not going to get upset about a man wearing a shirt trying to put on a show. Doses.